オープニングマッチ20分一本勝負を行います。
Welcome everyone to Collision in Philadelphia. It's Ian Riccaboni, Alex Coughlin, Beta Scott, coming from the historic 2300 Arena. Alex, Beta, what a night of action we have ahead of us here.
I am so excited. We know the history contained within the walls of this building. I mean, this is professional wrestling. And what a way to start off with tag team action. Kevin Knight, alongside someone who has a whole lot of history right here in this building, Ian.
Certainly does. Kevin Knight, Delirious, an interesting tag team. Alex, Delirious, a legend in this building, Alex.
Yeah, and you know, he's been doing this for 21 years, trained by Kid Cash and Tracy Smothers. He's a wild man. I'm excited to see him live, accompanied by Kevin Knight. Kevin has been on a roll himself. He's coming into his own. Been under the wing of Kushida as of late.
Yeah,
this is going to be good.
And been very successful in that tag team with Kushida. They are really gelling tonight, though. Kushida not in the house. It's Delirious as Kevin's partner. And we always ask this, Ian, every time someone teams with Delirious.
Such it. Kevin Knight! 178センチ、91キロ、デリリアス
But we always ask, like, how will they get along? Can they even communicate? I mean, Delirious, if you don't know, this was my original pro wrestling trainer. So I do speak Delirious. I understand.
Thank you.
But I don't know. Kevin Knight didn't ask me to like translate anything, so I don't know.
And a lot of history in this building. Delirious, the wars against Kenny King, Austin Aries, Kevin Steen, all here in the 2300 Arena. And on opposing ends, they'll be facing a team with some history together, who has experience teaming together. And a man who's got a lot of confidence right now, Alex. A man who's earned himself a title shot at the historic World Welterweight Championship.
That's right. He was able to make the pin over Rocky Romero last night in Washington, D.C., earning him a title shot at the CMLL Historic Welterweight title. His partner, the notorious Sound, El Desperado, who is no stranger to Volador Jr., he went on his excursion when he was a young one, went to Mexico on his excursion, and that is where he met Volador Jr., and they've had battles against each other and as a tag team. This is going to be an exciting tag team.
First team win Fantastic Mania, and again at All-Star Junior Festival. Should be a sensational tag team.
But you know, Ian, Alex, this is day 2 of a 2-day weekend here. We were in DC last night. Volador Jr., you mentioned, coming off a massive win, but El Desperado unable to beat Ishii one-on-one for the second time. I have to wonder if he's feeling that right now. I mean, physically, he's feeling that match, but mentally, where is he at?
And interesting to note there, Delirious coming in fresh, absolutely fresh. Comes in unscathed, did not compete last night in DC, saving himself for this match.
We may have not seen him in a televised match. Who knows what Delirious was doing outside of the ring? I mean, he looks like a wild man.
Volador Jr.
Peter, you know Delirious. What does he like to do when he's not wrestling?
I mean, oftentimes you just find him sort of running circles.
身長体重不明エル・デスペラード
running around in circles. Sometimes you'll find him in a corner, kind of like babbling to himself. He's, you know, he's a man of many mysteries.
Reminds me of my Shih Tzu Yorkie.
Delirious here, almost in a catatonic state before the bell rings. And fans, what a night of action we have in store for you here tonight. Ian Riccaboni, Alex Coughlin, Beta Scott, we're so thankful that you joined us night 2 of NJPW Collision right here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us on Fight, because if you are not here tonight, we're sold out. We're sold out.
Yeah,
the only way you can see it.
Yeah, tune in to Fight TV. Don't miss out. This is going to be an action-packed night.
Going to start things off. Looks like Desperado and Delirious. He's catatonic, Beta, but you and I both know when that bell rings. And And this is, to my knowledge, the first time Desperado and Delirious have been in the same ring. And the bell is oh, and there goes Delirious.
Yeah, if you haven't had a chance to face somebody like him, I mean, it can be a little startling at first.
But he's a master of so many styles. He's wrestled in. Oh, Veda, do you?
What is he? It's not Spanish that he's speaking. What is the language?
It's Delirious. So he was kind of calling his spots. You know, he was saying, "I'm gonna get you in a headlock. You know, I'm gonna take you down." He was explaining the technique that he was gonna do, and El Desperado didn't understand it. But when you go out there and you, oh wait, hold on, Desperado. Oh, he's starting to get it. He's starting to pick it up.
Delirious calling out Volador Jr.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
Volador Jr. Delirious, their paths across the CMLL.
That was interesting because I thought Delirious was gonna, he was pointing out to the field, calling his shot, calling out Volador.
He did it for Kevin Knight.
Two great athletes here. Kevin Knight, the best one who leads this side of Sonata. Nice drop down. Kevin Knight, look at the agility. Leapfrog rolling through. And Volador Jr.
Oh!
And there he is. Nice hip toss there. Oh, great inside wristlock takeover. Off the ropes, Volador. Catches Knight. Running Hurricane Rana there.
Look at this.
Springboard. Wow, some lucha from Kevin Knight, Alex. Lateral press gets a cover, no count there. Lateral press, 0 again. Popping up.
An even exchange between these two men. I wrestled Kevin Knight at the night before Rumble. How does it go, Ian?
The night before Rumble on 44th Street.
That's right. And I wrestled Kevin Knight in DKC, and he is the real deal.
And Volador, that respect. I think Volador's feeling the same way, but doesn't want to lose his grip. Standing switch there. Off the ropes. Oh, big boot. And nice tag, nice blind tag to Desperado.
Look how aggressive that tackle was. And Vader, you were asking the question of what kind of condition is Desperado going to be in? He took a loss to Ishii. I think, and from seeing him take losses before, yes, it's frustrating. And he gets aggressive. He's very aggressive.
What's interesting, Delirious was standing on the ropes. It's almost like Desperado has triggered something in Delirious. Not sure what. The minute Desperado was tagged, Delirious was on fire like Kevin Knight is here with a big shot.
Knight hung up in the ropes but fighting his way out.
Just trading chops here.
Wrist lock, blocks the Irish whip. Ooh, knee to the midsection. Irish whip now. Kevin Knight. And Delirious. Oh, nice basement drop kick for Kevin Knight. And look at Knight's aggression here. Doing what he has to do.
And now Delirious accepts the tag.
Certainly does.
And pacing back and forth before he can get his hands on El Desperado. Big neck breaker.
Nice shot from Jay Briscoe there. Cover 1, 2. That was Jay Briscoe style neck breaker. You heard the cranks, the grunts. Certainly miss you, Jay, former one-half of the IWGP Tag Champs. 13 times in Ring of Honor. Delirious. Cravat into the snapmare. Holding onto the wrist here. He likes that Cobra clutch, Veda.
Ooh.
Oh, high wrist lock. High double wrist lock here.
And you were right, Ian. This is also a very aggressive side of Delirious. He and Desperado just seem to be playing off each other and just ratcheting up the level of aggression. And Kevin Knight is feeling a little bit too.
What's interesting to me, this is the reaction my dog Penny has when it looks in the mirror. I wonder if the mask is giving Delirious some sort of feeling, and he thinks it's maybe a mirror image right now.
There was a tag dragging that masked face across the ropes.
And Irish whip on. Drop toe hold.
And it is Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight is legal.
Great tag team work by Kevin Knight and Delirious. Somehow it seems they were able to come up with a game plan before they came out here. I don't know how they communicated, but it's working.
Well, one of the things I admired about Kevin Knight, team with DKC, they went on that big winning streak on Strong, Alex, but then team with Coughlin and Impact. He's not afraid to follow a lead of a veteran wrestler, and that's, I think, what's helping him here. You don't necessarily need to be verbal. Oh, goodness! As he's just followed the leader, followed the motions of Delirious. Hooks the leg, 2.
They're doing a great job isolating Desperado
5 minutes.
If they can keep him closer to their corner, Volador may not have another chance to come in. They could take this home team.
You're right about that. It's a very long time since Volador has been legal as El Desperado is trying to fight. It looks like a suplex attempt. Oh, but wait, out from behind. Desperado looking for a suplex of his own, but...
And you see the elbows to the back of the neck. Oh, Desperado.
Got him. He may have just bought himself a little bit of time. Can he make the tag to Volador Jr.?
Volador Jr. ready to go.
Right.
The tag. Volador is legal. Kevin Knight did not have time to tag Delirious.
And beautiful eye cross body. Ducks the right. Volador. Oh,
faked him out.
Yeah, great stunner step there. Thrust kick. Hooks the leg. Cover. 2. Nice and deep. Only gets 2 there.
Again, that veteran prowess on display. This time out of Volador Jr. But man, when you just look at the list of names, yourself included, that Kevin Knight has had the opportunity to be in the ring with, you can understand why he is progressing at such a rapid rate.
Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
As we call it, quebradora in Spanish.
Oh, Delirious. Able to make the save there.
Flopping into the ring. And now taking it to Volador Jr.
Off the ropes, ducks the clothesline. And Hurricane Run on Delirious.
Delirious out to the floor, so is Kevin Knight. They're trying to recover.
Watch out.
Volador.
He saw them move out of the way. He was able to stop himself.
Another nice fake out there.
Oh, did you see that? Delirious said go, 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 go. Delirious directing traffic, and as you said, Kevin Knight following the lead of those who have come before him. So far, it's been paying off.
Not a bad strategy when you got a partner as skilled as Delirious, as Knight delivering the forearms. Volador and Knight connecting several in a row.
Oh man, that was a hard forearm.
Oh, but Volador.
Yeah, and Kevin Knight, that was some inexperience, opened himself up to that punch. Connecting with that drop kick.
Sky high drop kick. Nobody does it better than him.
And Knight with an opportunity now to get the freshman in, and here comes Delirious. And these two men met the Grand Prix International 20. Oh!
Good old back rake. Oh, and a chest rake. Oh, and another back rake.
And these are practical too. These are both physical and mental. And the Cobra Clutch.
Volador trying to fight it.
And
able to roll him off his back.
Strength of Volador makes the tag. Desperado back in. Shoulder tackle. And another. Ducks the clothesline. Delirious with a thrust. Oh, now just taunting Desperado. Off the ropes. And big spine buster.
Delirious is down. El Desperado now dragging Delirious back up to his feet.
Oh,
can he connect?
As the arms trapped. Ooh.
Oh.
Wow. Maybe looking for a Guitarra del Angel there. As the open hands. Oh. Ooh. And look at the blistered chest of Desperado, who got it last night from Ishii and now getting it out from Delirious.
Yeah, two incredibly physical matchups back to back, and Kevin Knight.
Great save by Kevin Knight. Now Delirious Knight to come in.
Oh, nice.
Double shoulder tackle takes Desperado down. Knight sending Volador down.
Well, you know, there's something to be said about being a kind of a utility man like Kevin Knight is becoming. If you can team up and find success with just about anyone, I mean, the possibilities are endless for you.
Bent over, Delirious. Knight eats the boot. Second rope on the inside here.
Oh, wow. That was a beautiful hurricane until.
Oh!
Shadows over, hell, Delirious.
Cover, 2.
Oh my God, Volador at the very last second able to rake it up.
Just in the nick of time, shadows over hell. That would have been it, Beta.
And Delirious goes for Volador. Volador fires back.
And there's that lung blower. And look at this combination here. Pinche Loco!
Now this is where Volador made a mistake last night. He didn't go for the pin on Ishii.
Two got him!
ただいまの試合10分17秒バラドールジュニアエル・デスペラドにの勝利です。
Vader, you're absolutely right. Last night, Desperado thought maybe he needed just one more Pinche Loco. It backfired. He didn't get an opportunity to try and pin Ishii. Tonight, hits it on Delirious. After the one blower, 1, 2, 3. Volador Jr., Desperado, your winner.
Desperado ending this weekend on a win, and you see maybe kind of like learning a little bit from, I don't know if you call it a mistake, but learning from, making the wrong decision. It's great to see them standing tall. I think there might be something, though, between this Kevin Knight-Delirious pairing. I will withhold judgment. I wouldn't mind seeing more of that.
Well, it's interesting, Alex, because Kevin Knight was on the same page all night as Delirious. How many people have teamed with Delirious that you can say that about?
No, you're very right. Maybe he has something to do with the fact that Kevin Knight, is open-minded. He's still inexperienced. They're trying to learn from the veterans, and it takes that kind of person.
They had a great pairing, a great showing, but your winners here, Desperado, Volador Jr.
Now that match was just pure chaos at times. We're going to shift gears a little bit, I think, coming up next. It seemed like there were moments where all the rules were thrown out as Delirious was sprinting around the ring. Let's bring back some rules, Ian.
Yes, rules.
Some order, some rules, some pure rules, perhaps.
Rules that I am quite familiar with, fans. This is a heck of a tag team bout. But coming up next is our Ring of Honor Pure Rules match. It's going to be between Alex Coughlin and Tracy Williams. Now, Alex Coughlin recently on Ring of Honor television on Honor Club, he saw his mentor Shibata win the championship at Supercard of Honor and then successfully teamed with him, pointed at the title and said, I want that belt.
よく聞いとけこの野郎。こっちは腰がぶち折れそうになっててもな、こいつが助けてくれるんだ。どこでも助けてくれるんだ。メキシコでやろうとアメリカでやろうと日本でやろうと、俺の後ろにこの人間が立っているってそれだけで強くなれるんだ。俺はよ、これが仲間ってもんだ。恩師で、それで友達だから。むちゃ素晴らしいです。
He's looking to compete in the Pure Rules, and the Pure Rules are simple. You get one closed fist.
The following match is a ROH Pure Match Rules. Each wrestler has 3 rope breaks to stop submission holds and pinfalls. After a wrestler exhausts his rope breaks, submission, and pin attempts on or under the ropes by the opponent are considered legal. No closed fist punches to the face are permitted. First closed fist results in a warning. Second will result in a disqualification.
Yeah, so you get one punch in.
You get one closed fist. Alex Coughlin, Tracy Williams.
Hold on, I need to stop Alex Coughlin.
What's up?
20分一本勝負を行います。
You don't get one closed fist. It's not like you're encouraged to punch a guy in the face, Alex. You're permitted a warning with one closed fist. Let's just make that clear.
If one might be so obliged, he couldn't he?
And this is a homecoming for a man who stepped into a ring for the very first time in this building, in this arena, under his trainer at the time, Claudio Castagnoli.
青コーナー188センチ84キロホットソーストレイシー・ウィリアムズ
Who is the current Ring of Honor World Champion, Claudio Castagnoli. Tracy Williams in 2020, when the Pure Championship was rebooted, reignited, made it all the way to the finals of a 16-man tournament, and fell just short to Jonathan Gresham in what was an instant classic. Williams has been a fixture in the Pure division, has become a television champion, a tag team champion in Ring of Honor, but he's facing a man who has issued the challenge to his own mentor for the Ring of Honor Pure Championship, looking to prove himself with the Pure Rules here tonight.
That's right.
Yeah, and you have to imagine that for Alex Coughlin, no, there's no title on the line here. There's not anything official on the line here, but if I'm Shibata and I'm looking at a future challenger in Alex Coughlin and he loses tonight, I don't know, maybe I'm going to brush him off. So there's a lot riding on this match for both of these competitors.
So you had your money on Tracy Williams?
Your money? Why are you
not,
betting?
We're not betting.
We're not gambling.
You guys are.
We are speculating with no financial stakes at all.
アレックス・カーグリン
Well, you make a good point. You know, Alex Coughlin challenged his teacher, his mentor in Katsuyori Shibata. If Tracy Williams gets the victory, he could claim that challenge. He could challenge Shibata.
Absolutely. We're looking
He could steal that opportunity.
He certainly could. Code of Honor. Coughlin, who recently competed and was successful in his return to Ring of Honor in tag team action with Shibata.
Well, and if we want to talk about future championship opportunities, a lot of people look at this reboot of the Pure Championship and think this is tailor-made for Tracy Williams, but he still hasn't managed to capture that championship yet. And, you know, winning this match would definitely put him in line. You would have to imagine. There are eyes on this match. There are Ring of Honor officials watching. I mean, you'd make a good case for yourself.
Absolutely. And look at this. Great finding the legs. The pressure being put on the knee, trying to make it go left to right. And those open hands are legal. Now, that's what the Pure Rules is about. It's intended to be for strikes, submission-style wrestlers to benefit getting it done in the ring.
I mean, you could technically punch to other parts of the body, right?
You could.
You can punch somebody in the gut if you wanted to.
You could.
Those were some vicious forearms, but to the neck, no closed fist to the face. Hot Sauce knows the rules of this style of match, backwards and forwards.
Well, an interesting wrinkle, though, Veda, I may ask you, who wrestled and grappled with Shibata in preparation for his championship bout against Wheeler Yuta?
Let's see, that is an excellent point.
So, Coughlin being the sparring partner of the current champion may benefit Coughlin more than we think. Who's using?
Whoa!
Look at the neck strength. And he's had neck problems before. I mean, he's completely transformed his body. It's incredible.
And that cravat now in the side headlock, but into a hammerlock from Coughlin.
And as we mentioned, the Ring of Honor Pure Rules include only
one,
cover.
two.
Oh my God!
Only 3 rope breaks, which means every time that either of these athletes is trapped in a submission, they have to make a decision. Can I get out of this? Is it worth it for me to make it to the ropes and cause a break? Because once you run out of those rope breaks, Ian, you've seen it before.
Absolutely.
There's no other way to get out of those submissions.
Well, Nigel McGuinness, also John Walters made their living forcing rope breaks and then pinning and submitting people in the ropes, using the ropes as leverage sometimes. As the left foot is trapped, right foot now grapevine here, twisting, readjusting.
Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Tracy Williams is reaching for the ropes, but he's got to think about that.
Certainly does. And grabs Coughlin in a headlock, trying to bridge out, forcing him to use that neck, Alex.
Yeah, look at that. He's able to relieve the pressure that Tracy was putting him on with that neck bridge and going back to the legs here.
But that was smart defense into offense for Williams, because that's like, that neck is like depositing the damage there. Look at her surfboard. Williams' neck's not great either. He was hit by a car, saved another pedestrian, saved his own dog. And
look at this.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, my God. Just
and this bridging submission. And Williams is trapped. He can't go anywhere right now.
Coughlin coming out of that bridge.
Man.
Positioning. Deep bow and arrow style submission. And Williams again is reaching.
And able to get up and out. And now in the almost a mount there. Open hand.
He's
Open hand there.
watch out.
Cover. 2.
And we see over and over again these Pure Rules matches are also a match about control.
2.
About strategy.
1, 2.
And about keeping your cool. You know, you don't want to accidentally lose your temper, let that closed fist fly. Not even one, Alex.
You technically can get away with
2.
1.
Well, there was a wrestler.
Up on the neck.
And there was a wrestler, Brian Johnson, to your point, Alex, who came in and would just use it right away. And it was actually element of surprise worked quite well. So, Veda, Alex might be on to something here.
Perhaps these two men, they...
Whoa! And
holding on to each other here.
Held together in this knuckle.
Oh!
Williams transitioning. Coughlin is caught.
Oh, now triangle with Saxon too.
And that is one effective way to break a submission.
And Williams here, wrist lock. And he's got that arm, that shoulder of Coughlin. Williams has been so inspirational on the mend after getting hit by that car. And
oh, wow, nice good strength.
Android strength, some might even say, including Alex Coughlin himself.
Williams trying to get back into this match quickly here. Coughlin, who just a master of the fundamentals, Alex, just does everything with that extra 10%.
Good kick out.
Oh, that was beautiful. Let's see it again.
And that is not a rope break because that was not a submissive.
Oh,
maneuver.
yes.
Not an attempt. Oh, knife edge chop here.
Look at this throw. Beautiful.
Coughlin taken off his feet and slow to recover. Here comes Hot Sauce.
Charging in, big clothesline there. Perching Coughlin up, second rope on the inside.
Oh, that front face lock suplex off the top. Wow.
Sends him over, cover. 2, wow.
And that is the biggest move that Coughlin has taken.
And going back to that neck, Alex, you called it earlier, you were right on the money. That is a weakness for Coughlin. And Williams has forced Coughlin into bridges, so even the offense Coughlin's dished out has been affecting Coughlin long term.
He's trying to wear him out. Because, I mean, if he can neutralize the upper body of Coughlin, I mean, it's very hard for Coughlin to get any offensive moves.
Yeah, and even if Coughlin is trapped in a submission and chooses not to give up, if he's forced to take a rope break, that puts Tracy Williams at a clear advantage. Just now, whoa!
Nice drop toe hold, rolling through, and the arms are trapped and pushing out. Oh, look at the
Tracy
strength.
Williams all tied up.
And this hangman style submission. And Saito suplex plants Coughlin.
And this has also been intriguing to me because we know that Coughlin's game is so strength-based, but time and again we have seen Tracy Williams pulling from these reserves of strength and tossing Coughlin around.
Yeah, he was able to use the momentum of Coughlin upon landing and use that to his advantage to get him off his feet.
And that might be the veteran experience of Williams. That Veda said it earlier, Alex. There's something to be said about strategy, about having been in these matches before. And Williams kind of knows his pain threshold. Coughlin's new enough where I don't know where he knows his limits yet with that neck. He's just going to fight until he can't anymore. Oh, he may have knocked him out. Grabs his front face lock here.
I love that he's going back to that neck. He's wearing him down. And as you can see, Coughlin has slowed down. It's harder and harder for Coughlin to get back up on his feet.
Trying to shift those hips out. And you see again, Veda, the side-to-side motion of the hips. Coughlin looking for an opening here.
Slowly starting to get back up to his feet.
Oh, man.
Williams transitioning into a guillotine. Coughlin reaching, but some blows.
Yeah, and Coughlin's got those hips sunk in. So now he's in a power position.
Whoa! What? That was amazing. Only somebody of his strength would be able to do something like that.
Yeah, Coughlin really had no leverage going into that powerbomb. That was just pure strength.
Driving Williams through the center of the mat. Right back up, shoulder tackle. Sends Williams down, and another. Coughlin. Kick to the midsection.
Barely know where he is.
Oh, goodness. Irish whip into the corner. Clothesline, both men starting to slow down a little bit, but they're trying to hit their best moves. Hip toss there.
He's got some momentum going here. If he can capitalize on a down Tracy Williams.
Wrist lock here. Looking for his best shot. And Coughlin, the strength. Vertical suplex.
Hooks line behind here.
Waist lock here, Android hot sauce chance alternating in the 2300 arena. Back elbow, catches Coughlin, it's Coughlin!
Oh,
side headlock
wow.
takeover. And into the head scissor here. And Williams in a bad way, able to scoop the hips out. Headstand, traps the ankles. Driving the knees to the ankles of Coughlin.
You see the way that he dropped his knees on his ankles?
Forearm there. Oh.
Yeah, but Coughlin has essentially trapped those legs, butterflied, and caught.
Yeah, he's completely immobilized here.
Those forearms legal. Gotta be careful. Williams might be trying to bait him into a closed fist here.
Look at him.
Oh! Coughlin powering up.
Oh!
Goodness!
Hold
Oh!
on a second.
Is that?
Uh-oh.
We've seen this.
Oh, and
Oh my man!
just last week on Ring of Honor, Coughlin busted this out.
This is amazing
Wow.
no matter what, but this deep into such an intense matchup. Unbelievable.
Amazing vertical suplex.
Going for the cover, hook the leg, two.
Oh man!
2 count only.
That was incredible.
Yeah, and you can see the exhaustion starting to set in for Alex Coughlin. That might have been the last burst of strength that he has.
Well, Veda, talk to us about that. When do you know you have to go for your big move, your finishing move? That might have been it for Coughlin.
I think so, as now Williams is back on his feet, starting to fire back. You know, there are times when you give it your all, your opponent still kicks out, and you just physically, you have nothing left.
And around the wall, Williams,
man.
over the arm. Looking for the face lock, the arm is trapped, and he got it.
Oh man, he's got it in tight.
And this will pay dividends here, the work on the neck, the entire match.
If any time you reach for the ropes, you try to get a rope break, it's right now. Can he make it?
That might be the only way for Alex
Oh,
Coughlin.
no!
Tracy Williams rolling
Oh, he might have him right here. He's in the middle of that ring.
Yeah, that face lock, that neck, more than anyone. This move was
Oh,
tailor-made.
nice movement of the hips here.
And he got the hand.
Hold on a second.
Rated separation. Look at Coughlin
No
powering
way.
out. Powering up, powering out.
Fully deadlifting
Wow.
Tracy Williams.
And
Oh,
Lance
man.
Williams. Cover. 2.
Oh, man. And just when you thought that Coughlin had nothing left in the tank, he was able to pull that off.
Absolutely incredible Ring of Honor pure match here tonight, the 2300 arena. Williams, Coughlin giving each other their best shot. Forearm there from Williams. Oh! No rope breaks here, no close fists. Just 2 men getting it on like 2 men should in the center of the ring on the Lion Mark here in Philadelphia. Williams. Separation from Coughlin. Boot counter. Williams
Ducks.
clothesline. Ducks.
Oh,
miss.
wow.
German suplex bridge. 2, 3.
Bam! Wow. He certainly earned that victory.
And what a victory it was. We talked about going for your best move, having enough energy, looking for one last shot. Alex, I think that Coughlin knew deep down that if it wasn't then, it wasn't going to happen. And he got just enough energy to put Tracy Williams away.
Yeah, and tell me after this victory, tell me he didn't earn an opportunity for the ROH Pure title against Shibata.
Oh, and calling out Shibata there. Look for the code of honor. What a game ever from Tracy Williams. I'll say it the other way too, Alex. Tell me that Tracy Williams hasn't reestablished himself in the pure division.
No doubt about it.
And the code of honor here too. Great bout here.
Yeah, this was a super technical match. It could have gone either way. Tonight, Alex Coughlin was the better man.
And I think Williams just said, hey, if you beat Shibata, I want the first shot. Detroit, victorious here. Spoiling a bit of a homecoming for Hot Sauce. But picking up a big win in his own right in the building where he returned last year. After injury, after recovery. Months and months of physical therapy. Returning in Philadelphia 1 year later, picking up a huge victory over Hot Sauce, Tracy Williams.